knows what you should be doing, even though they don't know your life, your stories, your desires, your fears, your family, your obligations. I'm hoping this podcast gives you the opportunity to think about what you want, to listen to your still small voice. Welcome back to season 7 of Listening to the Still Small Voice. I'm glad you're here. So I say this about every season, but I think it is time this year to talk summer. I say every season is a challenging season, and summer is no different. So from Memorial Day through Labor Day, and maybe a few more after, as I live in North Carolina, so summer feels like it extends through October, I'll be dropping a new episode each week to talk about the things that summer brings up or that maybe we want to think about before summer. So I'm only noticing now it is May, and somehow the entire beginning of the year seemed to slip past me. So it is time to start thinking about summer because Memorial Day will be here before I know it. So here's some things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Memorial Day and Labor Day and kind of what they mean, particularly here in the United States. Kind of the challenges between all of a sudden it's summer, the challenge of weather and clothing, and particularly the just stimulation that summer brings with the heat and the people and the socializing and the noises and the parties and all that sorts of stuff. Also going to talk about July 4th as a holiday and kind of Memorial Day and Labor Day also as holidays. And you know, summer tends to be a quote unquote fun, happy time, but for a lot of people, it's not. And a lot of people can bring about the same kind of thoughts as the quote unquote holidays of Thanksgiving and Christmas can do as well. And also those kind of weeks in the middle of the summer where it just feels like they get lost sometime. I think they call them the dog days, and we'll talk about that too. And we'll talk about as we transition into kind of late summer, into fall, and kind of how things to think about, things to navigate, and just we're going to talk about summer. I think the last 6 seasons I've talked about winter and spring and or fall and spring, and I've realized I've left out summer, and that's for a reason. So this year I feel ready. I feel like it's time to talk about it. So I will be in your ear if you so desire to download each week, starting on Memorial Day weekend in the United States. I'm committing through September 6th of Labor Day, maybe a couple after. So let's talk about some things. Let's think about summer. Maybe let's think about it and plan in advance, and maybe let's think about it and try to plan so we can do nothing at all. So whatever type of summer you're looking for this year, whether you've got the vacation plans on the books and you know all the things you're going to do and you're super excited, or maybe you are like me and looking toward the hot summer days and all the obligations and wishing it was winter again. No matter where you are, there'll be some things to think about, and they'll be, as usual, short and sweet and hopefully helpful. So I will see you in a week for Memorial Day and the unofficial start of summer. Thanks for joining me today, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. If you enjoyed this episode, I'm so glad. If you didn't, that's great too. Thanks for giving it a try. You can do all the things: subscribe, rate, review, emoji it up if you feel so called. I appreciate any feedback you have. Please reach out to me on Facebook at The Still Small Voice Whisperer.